students. Okay, so today's lesson and lessons from now on should be much better. You should be able to see them a lot better because I fixed my printer. So you should be, or my scanner, the scanner I used to scan the lessons in. Okay, so today's lesson is called Please Call, right? We're going to talk about leaving a phone message. So we're going to look at the package. Who is the package from? Who is the package to? And then we're going to read about the problem Gabriela is having. So let's look at the box, right? So look at the package. Who is the package to, right? So when we say to, this package is to, it means that's who's getting it, right? Who it's being, who's getting the package. When we say from, it's who is sending the package, right? So the package is right here from, right? The package is from Gabriela Ramirez, yeah, and it's to Familia Ramirez, yeah, so her family, the family Ramirez, right? So let's read about her problem. So let's zoom in here. So it says Gabriela has a problem. She needs to go to the post office. She wants to send a package to her family in Buenos Aires, Argentina. She doesn't know what to say at the post office, right? So let's think about this problem, right? So what can Gabriela do? Who can help her? What do you think she can do? Sometimes, right, when we don't know how something works or what something, how we use a system, how something works, what we can do is you can always ask, you can call a friend that maybe might know, right? So maybe you have a friend that sends things to family out of the country. So you could ask them, hey, what do I do? If you have a friend, or if you are trying to learn how to use the public transit system, the best way to figure that out is to talk to somebody who does it, a friend, family member, somebody who does it a lot. You can also ask people at work, right? If you have a manager or someone at work that you want to ask, you can ask, sometimes if you go to church, or if you have some sort of community group thing, you can ask somebody there, right? So anytime you are meeting with people who are people you can ask these kinds of questions to, you can ask friends, family, people in your community, neighbors. Sometimes you can ask a neighbor, right? Those are people we can ask when we don't know. So if I was talking to Gabriela, I'd say, do you have a friend? You can ask a coworker, and sometimes you can call the place that you are trying to figure out, right? So Gabriela's doesn't know what to say at the post office, right? So you can call, right? You can call on the phone, right? So this one has like a listening part for a message, but we're just gonna keep going. So there are 3 important parts of a message. And so we have a little chart that we can look at. So it says, so the big parts are your name, your reason for calling, and your phone number. And you want to start with your name first, the reason for calling, and then your phone number if you have to leave a message, right? So they know who to call. So this says, so in this case, it's Gabriela. Gabriela is calling the post office to leave a voice message, or a friend, or whoever it is that she's calling. So Gabriela, reason for calling. I have a question. I want to talk. I need some information. And then you can leave your phone number by saying, my phone number is, call me at, or can you call me back at, and you give the phone number, right? So if it was Gabriella, we could say, my name is Gabriella, or it's Gabriella. I have a question. Can you call me back at 555-2344? Right? Or, hey, it's Gabriella. I need some information. Call me at 555-2344. Right? So it says, look at the messages, talk in a group, circle good messages. So let's read through all of these messages and we'll do a little, a line, like a little check mark. Maybe we can do a stamp. Oh, let's do a stamp. Let's do a green stamp. Okay. So this first one, number one, it says, this is Gabriella. I need help. I want to send a package. Please call me at 555-2344. Thanks. So this one's pretty good, right? It has her name. It tells the reason for calling, and then it gives her phone number. So I would say, boop, that's a yes. The next message, call me, okay? Now, why is this not a good message? Let's talk about that. Why is this not a good message? For one, it says to call her, right? Call me, okay? But it doesn't give a phone number. And sometimes people won't have caller ID, or sometimes it's just important for people to just hear it, you say it, right? So you're usually supposed to give your phone number if you ask somebody to call you back. The other thing is they don't know who it is. They don't know why you're calling. And so sometimes it's easier to get a call back if you let them know what's going on. So if you say, this next message is, I am Gabriella. My phone number is 555-2344. Now, this one isn't good because yes, it has her name. Yes, it has her phone number, but it doesn't say why she is calling. So sometimes if you, for example, called the post office to ask, okay, I need help with this. If you just say your name and your phone number, they don't know who should call you back. They don't know what to ask you when they call you. So it's important to say what's happening. Next one. This is your friend Gabriella from school. My number is 555-2344. Please call me. I have a question for you. Thanks. Now, this one's really good, right? It gives all of the information. Oh, and that's another person you can talk to. You can always ask me for help with a problem, or somebody that you have classes with, right? So we have, this is your friend Gabriella from school, right? So it's saying, oh, it's not just her name. It's saying, you know me from school. It's also saying the phone number. It's asking them to call back, and it's saying that it's a question. They just have a question. Next one, it says, this is Gabriella. My phone number is 555-2344. I have a small problem. Can you call me back? Thanks. So what do we think about this one? It has her name, it has her phone number, and it has kind of an explanation or reason, and it's asking to get a call back, right? So I would say that that's a good message to leave on a phone, right? So sometimes even we can just text people, right? If we have a question, but sometimes it's easier to talk on the phone. Okay. Now it says, practice leaving a message with two classmates. And it says, you can practice doing this. We're not in class, but it says, hello, this is Gabriella. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message, right? The thing that it says on the phone, or sometimes it'll say, please leave a message. And then it will say the phone number, and then we'll have a beep, right? So practice saying, hi, this is, your name. So if it's me, this is Allison. I am calling you because I don't know where to send my election ballot that I got in the mail. Where do I send that? My phone number is, and then I say my phone number, right? Hi, this is your friend Allison. I got a letter in the mail and I don't know what it means. and I need some help. Here is my phone number, right? My phone number is, and that's some kind of practice leaving a phone message, right? Okay, so the next page, right, says study the chart with your classmates and teacher. Now, what we're going to look at is how to ask a question with the word can, right? Can is what we use. It's a verb, right? It's what we use when we're asking permission from somebody or we're asking for help from someone. So if you say, I can walk, I can dance, it's saying that's something I do, right? I have the ability to do that. But when we say, can you or can I, it's asking them for help. So if you say, can I ask you a question? You're still asking them, can I ask you a question? Or you can say, can you answer a question? You wouldn't say, can you ask you a question, right? It's, can I ask you a question? So we can say, can I help? Can I ask? Can I talk? Can I answer? Can I call? Can you call? Can you answer? Can you talk? Can you ask? Can you help? Right? So we can say, oh, can I help you? Or we can say, can you help me? Right? Can I ask you a question? Can I talk to you? Can you answer a question? Right? Can you call me? Right? So we can use this to ask requests from people, right? Or to request things, to ask for something. Can you help me? Can I talk to you? Can you answer a question? Right? And then kind of a little pattern to remember is if you use can I, the next, when you talk about a person, can I ask, the next thing you're going to have is you. Can I ask you a question? Or the other one you can think of is if you use you, can you call? You're not going to say I, you say, can you call me, right? Can you call me? Okay, so the next one says, match the questions with the responses. There may be more than one correct response, right? So this says the question is, can you help me? And the answer is, sure, what can I do for you? Right? We hear this a lot at the store. The next one is, let's do drawing. Okay, next one is, can I ask you a question? The answer could probably be, yes, you can ask me. What's the question, right? So that's something that's a match. Can I talk to you? Let's see. We have, I can call you tomorrow, which doesn't really answer the question. Well, I guess it could. Can I talk to you? And if somebody says, I can call you tomorrow, sometimes that's just them saying, I can't talk right now, but I can call you tomorrow, right? But if you say, can I talk to you? They could say, sure, what can I do for you, right? Can you answer a question? Yes, what's the question? Or you could say, there's two, yes, what's the question, right? This, can I talk to you? You can say, okay, what can we talk about, right? Can you call me? You can say, I can call you tomorrow, or can you call me? Sure, what can I do for you? Or can you call me? Yes, what's the question, right? So we have lots of different ways we can answer that. Okay, and then the next one is write questions, put the words into the correct order, right? So we have help, can I, you. And so the sentence in the right order, right, is can I help you? So now we have answer the question, I can. Now for that one, try to put it together, right, yourself. The way you'd put it together is I can answer the question. And that's our full sentence. I talk to you can tomorrow. Now, if we want to make it into a question, we start with can. Can I, is the subject, can I talk to you tomorrow, right? Can I talk to you tomorrow is the question. Now, I can see you tomorrow. Now, that's a regular sentence in English. I can see you tomorrow. The way to turn it into a question, remember, is instead of saying I can, you say, can I see you tomorrow? Right? So that's how we would change it into a question. Order the words to be in a question. Okay, write a message you can leave for a friend on an answering machine for each situation. I am very sick, right? If you were calling a friend, write a message you can leave. Let's see. Now, this is up to you, right? If I am very sick, what would you say to your friend? I can't come to your party tomorrow. I am sick. I am sick, right? Okay, next one is I have a problem. We can say, hey, this is Allison, right? This is Allison. I I guess we could just say I have a problem. Can you call me back at, and then you would put your phone number, right? Can you call me back at, and then leave your phone number. Oh, let me get that bigger. Okay. I don't understand. All right. So if you call a friend, hi, this is Allison. I don't understand something in the mail. Can you call me back? And then do your phone number, right? Leave your phone number again. Okay. Oop. Make it bigger. Okay, right? So these are messages that we can leave on people's phones, right? When we call them. Okay, so now, let's do, let's do these. So we're going to read these phone messages, right? So let's read message 1. So it says, Antonia, please leave a message after the tone, right? So that's the phone talking, right? And then this person's on the phone. So it says, Alex, it says, hi, Antonia, I just got into town. I want to say happy birthday. My number is 555-9786. I can't wait to see you. Bye. Right? So phone number message number 1. Let's look at it. So the name is, well, we know it's Alex, right? Because it says this, but the person doesn't say their name. So we don't know what their name is. So the name is, we don't know, right? We do have a phone number though. So we have, the phone number is 555-9786. And that's the phone number. And it says the reason for calling is happy birthday, right? This person is saying happy birthday. Now let's look at the other phone message, right? So next phone message. So it says, let's see, message 2. And it's for Antonia. Please leave a message after the tone. And it says medical receptionist. And the person says, this is Dr. Pearson's office. You have a checkup at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Please call if you can't make it. Our number is 555-8207, right? So the name isn't the person calling, but who they are calling for, right? So the name is Dr. Pearson's office, right? His or her secretary, right? Their secretary. The next one is the phone number, right? We are given the phone number 555-8207, right? Is the phone number. And the reason for calling is Antonia has an appointment, right? Antonia has an appointment. Okay, now moving on to the next messages, right? So it says, again, please leave a message. And it says, hi, Antonia, this is Natalie. Wow, what a great day. I want to talk to you. My number is 555-1162. Right. So the name, this person actually gives a name, right? It's Natalie. And it says their phone number in the reading 555-1162. Right. And then the reason for calling is Natalie wants to talk, right? Wants to talk, right? And then the last one, it says, Antonia, you never call me. Please call back. Call me so we can get together. The number is 555-8947, room 203. So this is from Antonia's mother, right? Now it doesn't say a name. We know it's Antonio's mother though, because it's written right here, but not in the message, right? So it's not, unless you know who your mom is, right? How the sound of their voice, you wouldn't know who it is, right? So, well, since they don't say their name, you would know if it was your mom though. And then it says the phone number. The other thing about phone numbers is sometimes you need an extension, which is some extra numbers at the end after you dial the phone number. So you dial the phone number and then it will say, please put in the extension. And that's the extra numbers, right? So your manager, your supervisor, people at work, people at an office will have extensions. And in this case, it's a room, right? So you call the phone number and then you ask for the room. So they'll say, hello, what room do you need? And you say room 203, right? And it says the reason for calling, and it's because Antonia does not call them, right? But we know that it's their mom. So, okay. So that'll be it for today for the lesson. I hope you're doing good. I hope you did not have any power outages. And I will see you next time. Bye.